Okay, so I'm doing another M14 draft. I'm going to attempt to force aggro in this draft. If I think if I was to pick normally in this pack, I would probably take the divination. But here I'm going to attempt to force an aggressive strategy to try to test whether or not aggressive strategies can be very successful in this draft format. So Briar Pack Alpha is what I'm going with, and I'm just going to yeah, pass the divination. Hopefully we'll get the blur sliver back around, or possibly even the fortify. So anyway, Briar Pack Alpha is the pick here, and let's try. Right. So the next pick then is we have an Archaeomancer here, but we're going to stay on the aggro plan, and I think the next pick is probably Rumbling Baloth. Okay, we have then here we have Shock versus Predatory Sliver. Um, I think here the two picks that we're looking at are either Predatory Sliver and Shock. Um, I don't think we want to go into a green-black aggro deck, and I'm just deciding here which one is going to fit our strategy better. I think it may still be Shock as the better card overall. Or I could attempt to just try forcing the Sliver plan. Um, yeah, I think I'm going to need to have Shock in this slot, and to go. Yeah, we're looking to go green-red, I think. So Shock is the pick. Okay, we're going to take the second Sliver here. Um, Also worth noting that black is fairly open, but yeah, we're going to take the green card here. Okay, nothing really that we want that much. I don't really rate this card very highly, but still, I think it's probably better than anything else that we have. I think this card might work well if we can draw. Sorry, if we can get a 1 or 2 mana weft slivers. Otherwise, it's going to be pretty difficult to cast on turn 5 or 6. Here then, I think we're just going to take the Baloth over the Lightning Talons. Yeah, I think, well, having said that, actually no, I think I want to take the Lightning Talons here. I think if I am going to try forcing an aggressive strategy, I think I can get enough 5-drop 4/4s or similar in green-red for this card not to be that relevant. Whereas I think Lightning Talons might be the better pick to force through damage. So yeah, we're going to pick the Lightning Talons in this slot. Okay, and here, this is I think quite an interesting pick. Shivan Embrace versus Academy Raider. I am conscious that we do only have 3 creatures so far, but I do think there is quite a big difference in power level between these 2 cards, and especially if I am looking to beat down, then Shivan Embrace is going to get in there for, or it's going to allow one of my creatures to swing for 1 turn and then have to be dealt with the next turn. But I think often in an aggressive deck, this card is just going to act as a lava axe that needs to be dealt with, or it'll end the game. So yeah, and yeah, another aura. I think I may end up just drafting the aura over the naturalize here. With 3 auras, there is some possibility of drafting a hexproof elf deck. So I think I'm going to take this on that chance. think, yeah, using naturalize is not really, I think, the style of play I want to be trying to force here. Having said that, I think here I'm going to take plummet over this guy and this guy. Yeah, I'm still reluctant to play this card, so I'm going to take plummet. And windstorm. Yeah, so far not looking too good on the creature front. I think windstorm possibly over. Yeah. I think we're going to take the sliver construct here, and the lifelink card. And yeah, I see maybe the grotto here. Okay. Okay, and we've just opened Scavenging Ooze, and we are definitely going to draft that card. Unfortunate that we're also passing a Volcanic Geyser, but, well, Scavenging Ooze is the best card in the pack. It's also worth the most. So yeah, that's quite lucky. We do have the Mana Weft Sliver. The Glade Cover Scout is going to table. And I think, yeah, the Sliver is going to allow us to possibly play Awaken the Ancient. So, yeah, that's the card we're going to pick here. Okay, I think here then the pick is probably the Elvish Mystic over Molten Birth. Okay, so currently it's 7 creatures. Ideally this kind of deck, I think we're looking to draft about 17 to 18. Here I think the Marauding Maulers is probably the pick over the Sheevan Embrace. We already have one, and one second, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We are, I think, going to get 2 Glade Cover Scouts back around, so I guess Sheevan Embrace wouldn't be terrible. But I think we just want to take the beast here and not try to get too cute. But yeah, Sheevan Embrace is definitely an option if we believe that the first Glade Cover Scout is going to table and then this is going to table as well. But I'd rather just draft the objectively, or the card that we need the most in the objective case. Okay, here we're going to take Hunt the Weak. Oh, actually, no. I think we're going to take the Baloth here. Yeah, I think we're probably just going to take the Baloth in this slot. And here we're going to pick the Rootwaller. And we're probably going to take this Hunt the Weak over the Firecat. I think we do need a bit more move, and I think Hunt the Weak is going to be pretty good in this style of deck. Okay, right, well, so we have an Elvish Mystic and we have an Advocate of the Beast. I I think perhaps maybe the Advocate here might be the better pick. Um, yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I think, but I think I am going to take the Elvish Mystic just because of the. Um, I think it just makes so many of your opening starts that much better. So I think Advocate of the Beast might be better considering the number of beasts we have, but Elvish Mystic I think is just overall a lot better. Ranger's Guile is fine. It's a card that I value higher than Giant Growth in this particular format. But yeah, I think here we're looking just to pad out the 2-drop and especially the 3-drop creature slot and possibly get some more playable slivers. Here we're going to take the Glade Cover Scout. And we're going to take the Seacoast Drake here. Potentially maybe the Shrivel, but yeah, Seacoast Drake is what I'm going to pick. We're going to take the second Glade Cover Scout here. And also the Seismic Stomp, which can be playable, I think, in this particular kind of deck. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how many Glade Cover Scouts and auras you need to make this card playable. But I guess we'll find out. This is an interesting pick. So we've got 4 elves, we've got 3 beasts, and 3 slivers. Yeah, I don't think Door of Destinies is going to be very good for us yet. Enlarge, I think, is clearly the pick, and there's another scout that will table. Yeah. Here then, yeah, it's only either Ranger's Guile or Spore Mound or potentially Canyon Minotaur. But I think Spore Mound is probably the pick. Yeah, we still don't have that many creatures, so I think I just like to make sure we have enough creatures that we can play. So yeah, Spore Mound over Ranger's Guile. Oh, there's Quicken. Unfortunately, it's too late to go into blue now. I think maybe Lava Axe or Brindle Bore. I think probably Brindle Bore here. I think Lava Axe is probably the higher pick, but I would like to have some more creatures in the 3-drop slot. Here I'm going to just take Active Treason. I think it's going to fit in this deck reasonably well. Yeah, Giant Growth versus Active Treason. I think maybe Active Treason is probably the better card for what we're looking to do. It also helps this card is very good in blue-black sacrifice, and I'd rather not help that deck formulate. Right, so we're not too bad on creatures. I would like to have some more slivers, I think, or either more auras to it. And there we go. So Cyclops Tyrant versus Trollhide. I think Trollhide is probably the pick here. Okay, and then Trollhide, Giant Spider, or Molten Birth. I think that maybe Molten Birth is the pick. Yeah, I don't think it's Giant Spider that we want to be drafting here. I think probably the Molten Birth is where we want to be. Yeah. Okay, and yeah, let's take the defensive Coral Merfolk. Here then, Barrage of Expendables versus Glade Cover Scout. I think Barrage is probably going to interact better with Active Treason, but I'm going to take the Scout here with the view to drafting part Aura. And here I'm going to take the Wild Guess. Or maybe actually Smelt. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm going to play Wild Guess, but I think Smelt is going to be able to take out something like a Ratchet Bomb, which seems like it'd be pretty good against this particular deck. I've already got Fog, I think. Okay, I don't have a Fog, and I do have a Seismic Stomp. I'm going to take the Fog here. And I'm going to take the Seismic Stomp. And the Suntail Hawk. And the Fog. Okay, so, yeah, it's going to be an interesting kind of deck, I think. I don't think it's going to do very well, but we'll see. Okay, right, so we didn't really get as many slivers as we wanted. I think we only had the opportunity to draft the one extra sliver, and I think maybe Shock is still probably the pick there. Right, so yeah, I think Ranger Scar is going to be important in a deck that relies on enchant creatures. Okay. Yeah, I think I am going to go with the Hexproof deck. So the Troll Hides will come in. The Embrace will come in. The Talons. I'm not sure Awaken the Ancient is going to come in. I don't think I really... Yeah, I'm mainly green. I don't think I'm going to be able to cast this that often. Right, so we need to cut some stuff. I think probably we're going to cut the Molten Birth. I was saying that Molten Birth versus Brindlebore. I think probably then Brindlebore goes first. I think possibly also the Spore Mound as well. Yeah, I think perhaps that's not really where we want to be drafting. Sorry, rather building. Yeah, I think probably we're going to cut the Molten Birth as well. Currently we're at about 15 creatures, which I think is less than you want, but I'm not sure. I guess maybe you can cut Active Treason. I think maybe cutting one Active Treason might be more correct. Yeah, I don't really want to cut any of the auras. I think if we are... I think, just following more of an aura plan. So I think cutting any of the auras and Glade Cover Scout, if I'm going to cut one, I may as well just cut all of them. So, yeah, I think that's probably the way I'm going to play this. I think I'm going to play 10-7 here. Or rather 9-7. I think I want to play 16 land. Due to the number of 1-drops I have, and also the number of mana acceleration. I mean, it's slightly awkward that our 4-drop slot is so packed, considering that we only want to play 16 land. But yeah, I think that's probably correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna play with that and see how it goes.